Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I'm a 45-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go over my May paycheck number 3 budget, and this is for May 29th through June 11th. So as usual, I went ahead and laid down all of my categories just to save some time. This is one of 2 times per year that I actually have 3 paychecks in a month, which is really exciting. I think my next month where I have 3 paychecks, I think is in October or November, so quite a ways away. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first category that I have is my income. Now I am paid biweekly and my income is $1,700. Moving on to my fixed expenses, the first expense is rent. And if you're new here, I rent a basement apartment in somebody's home in Northern Virginia. I pay a flat fee for my rent. It's $900 per month. That includes all utilities, Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. Now, my rent is $900, but I set aside half of my rent every single paycheck so that when the first of the month rolls around, it's a little bit easier for me to pay. So even though rent is going to be due during this paycheck, I'm only going to set aside $450 because I have already saved the other $450 in a previous paycheck. Next is my credit card, and the payment for this is $165, and that is a bi-weekly payment. Next is the personal loan, and the minimum biweekly payment on that one is $252. Last fixed expense is Netflix, and Netflix is $16. So my total fixed expenses for this paycheck is $883. All right, moving on to my cash expenses. The first expense is food, and my biweekly food budget is going to be $120, so $60 per week. I'm an empty nester. It's just me and my 2 fur babies, so $60 per week for food is more than enough. I've been eating through my pantry the last couple of weeks, and I did eat through quite a bit of what I had, but I still have a lot left. But I found that I had eaten so much chicken that I'm just sick of it now. So I am ready to bump my grocery budget back up to $120 so that I can get a little bit more variety. Next is household, and that is going to be $20, so $10 per week. And next is gas for my car. That's actually not going to get any money. I still have 3/4 of a tank of gas, and I filled up a few weeks ago. I'm still working from home, so I'm not commuting. Here in Virginia, it was announced today, which you guys will see this tomorrow, the 27th, but today's the 26th. So our governor announced that he was going to start phase 1, reopening some non-essential businesses, but that masks would be required indoor public places. I don't know what that's going to mean for my company. I don't know if we will be going back into the office or not. I should find out later this week. So for now, no gas for my car, because even if I was going to go back into the office and work, they wouldn't tell us you have to be back in the office tomorrow. They would give us a little bit of notice. And even if they did it next week, I still have plenty of gas in my car to get to and from. All right, next category is babies. These are my fur babies. I have a puppy and kitty. They are spoiled, absolutely rotten. And my kitty eats wet food every single day, and Chewy enjoys a daily busy bone. Now, one of you guys had suggested their nail trims that I get done every 6 weeks to include that in this budget here in the cash budget instead of the sinking fund budget, which is down here, which is more for their vet visits, for their yearly shots, and if they get sick, that kind of good stuff. So I am going to include nail trims up here in cash expenses, and I'm going to budget $55 this paycheck. Both of them need their nails trimmed. It's right at, I think it's $35. Yeah, about $35 to get their nails trimmed. And so however much that is, whatever is left over is what I will spend on wet food for the kitty. Chewy has everything he needs, so I just need to get a box of food for her. All right, next is carpool, and for now, carpool is not going to get any money. It is fully funded, and if we ever go back to a point where I'm carpooling, then I will revisit that category. Last cash expense is spending, and spending is actually going to get $0. Honestly, I've not gone anywhere. I don't have anywhere to go. If I want to go to the store, if I've saved a little bit of my grocery budget, I will walk to the store and get like a pint of ice cream as my reward. But I don't need spending money. You know, I really don't want to get into a place where I'm sitting at home, I'm bored, and because I have a little bit of money that I'm going to get on an online shop. So I'm just going to give myself $0 because truly I don't need anything except for clothes, and I'll get into that in my sinking funds. So my total cash expenses for this paycheck is $195. All right, moving on to sinking funds. So the first sinking fund that I have is medical. This is medical, dental, vision. I'll use this money for doctor visits, which I rarely get sick, knock on wood, new glasses, frames, that kind of good stuff. That's going to get $10, so $5 per week. Next is clothes, also going to get $10 per week. Beauty, $10. I think I said $10 per week, but this is $5 per week. Next is fur babies, and fur babies is going to get $10, so $5 per week. Car maintenance will get $20, $10 per week. Car taxes and tags will get, let's see here, $10, so $5 a week. Gifts, also $10. And last is Christmas, and Christmas I am actually going to bump up to $40, so $20 per week. My total sinking funds is $120. All right, so let's go ahead and take my income and subtract my fixed expenses and my cash expenses so that we can figure out what the remaining amount is that I can throw at my debt. All right, income is $1,700, so I'm going to subtract $883 from my fixed expenses, subtract $195 from cash expenses, and sinking funds of $120. So that gives me $502 to throw at my debt this paycheck, which is really exciting. All right, so let's go ahead and do my debt breakdown, and I'm going to tell you what my beginning balance is of my last two debts, what the payment is, including the $502, and then what my ending balances are. So the first debt that I have is a credit card, and the beginning balance is $7,402. The personal loan, the beginning balance is $5,544. All right, so my payments. The credit card is the debt that I am throwing my remaining money into. So we're going to take up here the minimum payment, which is $165. So I'm going to subtract that. And then I'm also going to subtract $502. And that gives me an ending balance of $6,735. The personal loan is going to get the regular minimum payment here, which is $252. And that gives me an ending balance of $5,292. So my total beginning balance is $12,946 minus payments of $919, leaves me an ending debt balance of $12,027, which is so exciting. If you guys have been following me from the beginning, you'll probably already know this, but for those of you who are new, I started my debt-free journey in January of 2019. My beginning debt balance was over $55,000. And so we're about a year and a half into it, and I'm down to $12,000. So that is amazing. All right, so I think that's everything, guys. I was thinking about this the other day that I want to start uploading on a more regular schedule. So I'm going to try to stick with Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll try to get the videos uploaded first thing in the morning when I wake up super early. So I'm thinking Mondays will probably be grocery hauls from the weekend. Wednesdays will be my budget for that week or a check-in. And then Friday is going to be cash envelope stuffing. So I'm going to try to stick to a schedule. I haven't really had one before. I've just kind of filmed and uploaded whenever. But hopefully you guys will enjoy a little bit of consistency. So that is everything, guys. That is May paycheck number 3, and that is from May 29th through June 11th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.